graduation, or when they screamed that we had made it. I think this turn has expired on me. I've come to terms with all the bad memories. And school is just a building, the people come and go. Yeah, one day this place will be fully unrecognizable. So I won't be at reunion 10 years down the road. But you'll see me, yeah, I bet you'll see me on the billboards. Billboards, on the billboards. Billboards, on the billboards. I hope my counselor gets fired. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's tired. I'm so tired. I can't believe I used to be caught up in what they say about me. In retrospect, I must admit I've always felt so incomplete. But this isn't even my hometown. I'm not even American. I honestly would rather drown than have to move back here again. My ex is stuck in the past. He taught me to move on fast. And school is just a building, the people come and go. Yeah, one day this place will be fully unrecognizable. So I won't be at reunion 10 years down the road. But you'll see me, yeah, I bet you'll see me on the billboards. Billboards, on the billboards. Billboards, on the billboards. I wonder how long it takes for me to leave without a trace, and for my mark on this town to be completely erased. Will they throw parties without me? Will they ever feel sorry for how they scarred me, or forget all about me?
Hi, Bam! Good to see you, King! I really appreciate the love. Oh, jeez. Just knocked over shit on my desk. No. It's like storming outside. Like, the weather is not good at the moment. And I'm sat right next to windows, so I notice quite a bit.
I'm so excited for college.
There we go. Wait, the correct one. Why is it not showing? Minecraft, you little shit. Come on. Go on then. Hello. There you go! Oh, it's a bit loud, actually. I just wanted to be background noise. Background noise today. So, I've been a bit, you know, nostalgic lately. Feeling my age as a streamer. Been streaming for 9 months. So I've been doing all those remakes of thumbnails, so I thought, you know, what I was thinking, what would we do today? Got to go Sandy, we'll watch the Monument Sound. That's really kind of you. Bye, King. Hi, Leo. Yes. So, I've been really nostalgic, looking back at my old content, remaking thumbnails, yada yada. And if you don't know, there's probably like 2 people in my entire community who know this, because there was not a lot of people, obviously, when I started streaming. That before I joined my very first SMP, I had 2 types of things I would do, because I did only Minecraft for the first 2 months or so of my content, right? I had 2 things, Hi Red. One was Hypixel. Like any good fucking run-of-the-mill Minecraft streamer, I did Hypixel streams. Yeah, I'm cool, I know, no. Pretty basic, you know, because Hypixel was really the only server I was familiar with. And the other thing I did was single-player Minecraft streams. Not hardcore, hi Nebula. Not hardcore like the cool kids, no. Plain old vanilla Minecraft. Particularly like the current version, which was 1.17 at the time. And I haven't done a stream forever. And if you don't know, right, that world that I did my first few streams on is actually my first Minecraft world, because I didn't really have a world before that. I played the free, demo version when I was a kid. And I only really got Minecraft, about a year ago. The full version. And I used to play on a world called Yellowshire. And that was as you can see, I haven't been on since February of this year, and I probably just took a screenshot or something. I didn't really play actively on this for ages. And yeah, that was what I started out on. But then I got added to SMPs, and I got really to that, and basically my single player streaming days were kind of over because it was a lot more fun to build and play in a world where my friends could also be on. But today, I thought we'd go back and I'll show you boys, because this is the world that my very, very first stream was on, which is why that stream is called Yaroshaya is a Dangerous Place, because that's the name I gave my world, my little town. Oh gosh. Gotta go to bed first, because it's nighttime. Man, this is nostalgia as hell. Like, this is why it's great to have, like, your old worlds to go back to. Even though I never got really far in this world, because again, I was a very new Minecraft player and I didn't know how to do shit. So this is my house, classic cobblestone. You know, I really wasn't a great builder at this time, because this is the very first house I've ever built. And I had a really, really rough seed to start off, because I'll show you boys in a second, but this is literally close to spawn. And I kept dying so frequently that I built my house right at spawn, even though this spawn is in the middle of a rather unfriendly jungle. And there's nothing around this. There's nothing. I don't think I've ever found a village in this world. That's how bad the spawn is. But I was a stubborn motherfucker, A, that, and B, I got attached. So I kind of, I think I'm gonna turn down the creature sounds completely, because they are annoying, because I have a lot of pets here. I never found a village, and I just struggled immensely, because there's nothing here except fucking just a lot of jungle. Like, look at this, like, map I attempted to make. This is where we are at, and this is all jungle, and there's, like, the corner there. Yeah, there's a bit of mountains and plain area over there, but, like, it's terrible. It is the worst spawn ever, but I just was very, very, very stubborn. And here you can see some of my pets. Since I live in the jungle, of course, I had loads of parrots. And I don't even have name tags, which is why they're all unnamed. But I think somewhere I should have... There's a food box. There's that one pillage outpost I found. Yeah, I have this one book where I kept all my pets' names. I had a dog called Pap, which has sadly died, so we're going to remove that. I do have an axolotl called Marto. I have, and my parents are called Alex and Quinn. I wrote this down. I even wrote physical coordinates down, because I wanted to have them. Those are my valuable things. Yeah, I have one name tag, and I couldn't decide which pet to name, so I didn't name any of them. These are my collective valuables, as you can see. I really didn't get that far in life. Just at all, mainly because I kept dying a lot. So that was fun. There's other stuff that I have. And this is like the house design I went with, which is kind of, I don't know, not the best choices were made. But what was really cool, I have this little underground area, which is my basement basically. And I have this chest which has stuff to go exploring. It's like kind of designed like this. And I attempted to have like a fully maxed out enchantment table, but yeah, as you can see, still work in progress. Never finished it. And I was so proud of this. This is the mushroom, which is a room to grow mushrooms in. And I made it this specific dimensions and everything because I read that that's how you could get the mega mushrooms. And you can, if you have bone meal, you can just make like a big fat mushroom. But I usually don't have one in the basement here because mobs spawn under it, because you need low light level for them to grow. But yeah, so that's the mushroom. Thought I was a comedian. Nah, I thought it was pretty funny at the time. So there you go. This is my OG house. There you go. And literally, I can show you. This pillar is where spawn is. Like, you can't even see the top properly. That's spawn. I literally built right next to it. This is me attempting... Oh man, I haven't been out in ages. This is me, my little farms. I have quite a few sheep. And I have some chickens by the side here. And everything with frickin' walls. Because I kept getting fucking blown up by creepers and shit. And this jungle is volatile as hell. So I built a fucking little border everywhere. But, and also, you can see it right here, which is why there's a block here. Sacrifices here. If you have ever watched any of my AMSMP lore, you know that we have a structure just like this one in my backyard on that server as well, which is very relevant to the lore. And the idea to do that I got from this specific thing I built, which originally was someone in chat in one of my very first streams suggesting that I should have a lava pit as a disposable, like, trash can, like a garbage disposal, you know? Because it's kind of annoying to have random crap on you all the time. And I followed that person's advice, and that inspired me to do that as a lore part in my first SMP. So, kind of a piece of history right here. Pretty exciting. And then now you're about to see the absolute monstrosity that I built as a gardening house. Don't ask why. I was trying. Yeah, it's not good. I also was really into these iron doors for some reason. This is my garden house. Built a kitchen. I have no idea why I used polished granite for this. I think, it might have been diorite, actually. It's diorite. Fucking hell. Abomination. The pain I feel. This is my mine. This is where you can see when I started this world. Almost a year ago. Fucking hell. I started this world when I started playing Minecraft, basically. So, kind of wild. And I died so much in this mine. Oh my god. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have this little mine that's fully like built out with like staircases and little twists and turns and everything. So I can have materials close to home. And then I found out that there was a mine shaft under my house with a poison cave spider like spawner. And I died literally dozens of times trying to dismantle that fucking spawner. Because it was just really bad. And I got so fed up with it. So this mine holds a lot of trauma from being a beginner Minecraft player who doesn't know shit. Here's my fields. Here's one of my pride and joys, my little freaking sugarcane farm. Then I built a pool here as well with my axolotl. I actually have two. I didn't name the other one. Never mind. But I did build a pool, which I thought was pretty cool. And here's my melons. And this is the site of like one of the thumbnails I recently redid. This is my pier. So you can see how I like doing like having a place by the sea even back then. So I made like a little pier, there's a boat here and everything. And I did light up the entirety of this island. I ran around the circumference and I started doing this path. Let me run along real fast. I started doing these paths because I wanted to have a path around the entire island so you could walk around, and I slowly wanted to start to hack away at these goddamn jungle trees because this is a mess and there's so many mobs spawning everywhere. But yeah, you come to this cross and this is the way to the nether portal, which, my god, that was intense. And and also the summer home, because I realized that house that I built wasn't very aesthetically pleasing or per se really, you know, big at all. It's a tiny shack, as you can see over there. Tiny shack. And I also didn't really love living in the frickin' jungle, so I wanted to go to the plains, because there is a plains biome relatively close. So I decided to, for posterity's sake, keep my old home, but build a summer home, right? So this path leads nowhere, because I haven't continued it. But this path just leads around the island. But so we'll do that first, and then I'll show you, because this is some of the most iconic things on this island. And there's so many things that I took away from my experience on the server specifically to inspire me to do specific bits in my lore later. Because, yeah, when I originally planned out some of my story beats that I wanted to include, and like the backstory or whatever of my character, I obviously went to one of the only Minecraft experiences I had at the time, which was this server. So you go along. There's a bridge that is still pretty cool. I walk by. This bridge. I still think this bridge is cool, okay? It's simple, but I was so proud of it at the time. I think it's cool. This is like a big-ass waterfall you're walking by. Blankies. I like blankies. So you come here, and there's a cross, which there's one stream in particular. It should be Wayward, the last like full big lore stream I've done, where crosses play a little bit of a role, and it was all inspired by this one cross that I built up top. We didn't crucify anyone. It was just like a landmark, like, you know, at the top of mountains, they sometimes put crosses. At least they do that where I'm from. So, yeah, I had this like little area, then you somehow walk by here to this area. I also tried to trap a wandering trader at one point in this like random wall here. Because I originally wanted to make this an area where you could pass through, but then I decided against it. Anyways, that's basically everything notable in this area. Not a lot happening. But you're about to see my pride and joy, chat, which was one of my favorite builds I've done on the server and in general. Like, honestly, I really want to do something similar on the Prep SMP, because I think it would be fucking poggers. But yeah, you walk by, have a little wander around this like coast. There you go. You gotta hurry up because it's turning night. Okay, this way. So you go through this forest, which, by the way, at night, terrible idea, because you're gonna get fucking stabbed in the streets. Because, again, fucking jungle biome. But yeah, I don't know why I was so stubborn, because it was like my very first Minecraft world, and I was so stubborn to make it work and not give up, even though it's like a terrible seed. Anyways, did I bring a card? I didn't bring a card. That's... oh my god, I'm so annoying. Wait, I'm gonna go back. Give me a second. We're gonna go back, go to sleep, and bring a cart. Because I built an underground, like, railway through the mountain that I'm very proud of, but I forgot to bring a cart. Because apparently the cart's on the other side of the mountain. Very smartly done there. We're very smartly done there. Good man. There you go. My 1 carrot. Let's go. I also should bring more food because I'm almost out of food. Let's go. But yeah, I put so much love into this world and tried to tame it as best I could, even though it's literally the worst thing. Like, you don't know how many times I went on big voyages with, like, my little ship and, like, a bunch of frickin' things and tried to find villages, but I just couldn't find any. I found one like ancient ruin in the jungle, and I found one pillager outpost, which I got that banner from, and I believe I saw an underwater monument, but I'm not like geared up enough to take that on. And then I just nothing, you know. Like, not even as a joke. It's just so difficult, and I've done so many travels in like multiple directions, and I haven't found a single village. And it's crazy because literally every single... oh yeah, I wanted to bring a boat. Let me make sure that I don't forget that. There you go. Not a boat, a cart. I'm dumb. There you go. That, you don't even know. Like, I've spent so many times trying to find a village on the server and not succeeding. And then literally every single other world I've ever tried, I found one in like the first hour. And I've had this world for ages. I mean, I can look at my statistics. I don't know how much I've played on it. 4 days! Which is about as much as I've played on both the AIM SMP and the Prep SMP, respectively. So all of these worlds I've played about equal amounts on. Which is why they feel so... and on this server especially, since it's like a single-player server, like, there isn't, like, friends to distract you or anything. It's just you and the world. So I got so attached to this, because I was like, this is my first world. I really want to, like, make this work, you know, even though I struggled intensely. Okay, let's go. This is Yellowshire train station. So yeah, I built this entire thing. I was so proud of those like light inventions that I did. And this is the actual train station area, which I just wanted to... that was already the... there's the other fucking minecart. You little crap. There you go. Yeah, there's one more! Why do I keep having them on the other side of the fucking... god damn it. But yeah, so you take that. There's also a walk-through area. There's also another massive waterfall, which is quite funny, so I left it. So you can walk, you don't need to necessarily take the train. You can even walk alongside the train tracks. So yeah, you come in here. This is where I tried to, because this is also back when I didn't know how coordinates work. Because for the longest time, chat, my like opening, you know, you do like, no, not that. Not that. What am I trying to do? This. You know how you can open coordinates and shit? For the longest time, like that, because back then when I started this world, I had a laptop. And for some reason, on my laptop, that didn't work. So, you see these random pillars? That's because I was tracking where I was going. Because I kept getting horribly, horribly lost and then dying somewhere, like, really far away from home. Which is why I built as close as I did to spawn. But now I know a lot more about, like, coordinates and my commands work properly and shit. So, but yeah, then I have this massive bridge that I just thought would be funny. I don't know why. I just was in the mood for, like, bridges, even though they're not realistically done in terms of physics. Then that's the nether portal. I attempted to make it look kind of nice, but I was also kind of like afraid at the time because I'd never done anything in Minecraft, including not going to the nether. Since you have to remember, chat, my original Minecraft playing experience was with the demo, right? With the free PC edition, where I never got as far as even building a nether portal, never mind going to the nether. So I built it very far away on this little, like, podium, literally a bridge and ages away from my houses, so it would be safe, but now I know a lot more. So yeah, I really wanted to have these, like, long pathways, because I thought it's funny, and cool, and practical. So yeah, I ended up doing a lot of, like, overhead bridges. And then you can see more of my pillars. But yeah, I also forgot. I did actually, when I was talking about how I'd never done a farm design, or like an automated farm in Minecraft, I forgot that I actually did. This is it. I wanted to try and do a farm design, so I did. There's a pathway down here. So I did do this, which, as you can see, is an egg farm. It's a very rudimentary design, but it works. Sam, thank you for the raid, man. How was your stream? I really appreciate it. Hey up. Did you have fun? I'm just revisiting my first Minecraft world and realized I inadvertently lied when I talked about not having built farms before, because I actually did, and this is it. I think this is such a funny farm design. Hi, raiders. Hope you're having a good time. Ah, you are playing... Why are you playing? I'm trying to think. My first Minecraft world is long gone. No, I'm very happy that I still have my first. Because this is also the first world, like the first stream I ever did was on this world. And there you can see... You've seen my earlier builds, which were not great. Oh, that's really long ago. Yeah, no. I mean, technically, my first worlds are also gone, but this was the first one that I actually had, like, the full Minecraft game and everything. This was my very first house that I actually, like, tried to, like, understand how building works. This is where I learned how to build roofs. And also on the AMSMP, because I think at this point I was already on that server. But yeah, I had this house, and I mean, in the grand scheme, I mean, the choices for, like, the stone as the roof choice and the frickin' foundation choice, not the best. But otherwise, it's actually pretty cool from a design point of view. Like, it even has a little porch area down here. Look at that. And I was, like, so excited when I learned this trick with the frickin' stairs. Like, man, old times. But yeah, that was my first, like, where I tried to be, like, an architect in Minecraft. I tried to be a proper builder. And I feel like, in the grand scheme of things, I've learned a lot more since then. But this house still holds a pretty special place, even though I never properly moved in. But yeah, I also got massively owned by an Enderman once here. Kind of crazy how much stuff sticks to you. But then I also have my stable, which I think my cows got murdered or escaped. Because there's still a creeper hole here. This is my stable. Yup, my stable also got blown up if I remember correctly. But yeah, I did have a horse. Or I might have taken my horse out. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Freaking wandering bastard over here. I don't even have any emeralds. But yeah. This is like the OG. And I also forgot how massive this house is. Like, genuinely, I did not remember it being this big. Which is kind of interesting, because a lot of my houses that I built later on are actually a lot smaller. In the grand scheme of things, this has like 3 rooms and a bunch of shit. I want to have more leads, because I keep killing these fuckers. But yeah. Aside from that, it's one of the worst seeds you could ever hypothetically pick. Like, it's really bad. Like, I still have not found a village on the server. Ever. Hello, cow. There you go. Like, I explored so much in a lot of directions. Hi, lady. Thank you for being here. Hope you have good dinner, king. But yeah. It's such an OG for me. Not only because it's like the first world that I sort of really fell in love with Minecraft and learned a bunch of shit, and there's so many things I've done for the first time on this server specifically. Or this world, I guess, because it's not technically a server. I mean, it's a single player server, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But also because it's so connected to me starting streaming. Like, in my brain, I really remember, like, walking along here and just, man. So much of it just feels very, very, like, recent, but a lot of it also feels ages away. Like, I don't know, a lot of people weren't here when I sort of started out the first few months, but, like, I had a square monitor from 2006 when I started streaming, and I had to, like, have 720p resolution and then zoom in intensely so you guys could have, like, the proper formatting. And I still have the same microphone that I started out with, because I think it's a decent enough thing to have at the moment. I don't see the need to upgrade instantly. Although I would love to have a microphone arm, I'll be honest. Because there's nothing worse than, like, this whole hunching over situation. But also, I had the same PC, because I got the PC for streaming primarily. But the monitor is such a huge shift. And I vividly remember how it was to be like a really new streamer just starting out. And this is like such a blast from the past, because I was looking through my old folder of art that is related to streaming, which is like all my thumbnails, all art I've done, like, and posted on Twitter and stuff. I had this thing, and I wonder if there's like any people here except my mods, and even not all of my mods know, but if there's any people here who are still from that original, like, time period, because I was really, like, trying to become an affiliate as a streamer, right? Because I really, really wanted to have channel points and emotes and everything. And for that, I had all the qualifications back then. Like, average viewership, I was good, I streamed enough and everything, blah, blah, blah. The only thing I was missing was 50 followers. Literally, I had the qualifications to become an affiliate really early on, like, maybe like a month or so into streaming, like really early on, but I didn't have the followers. So to boost my followers, and honestly for community building and stuff, because it's nice, I did a thing that the first 50 people who followed me, although it ended up being like the first, like, 20 or so that I was missing to 50, got their, like, a little drawing of themselves as a ghost creature. And I wonder if there's any people here currently who got one of those, the first 50. Because I looked back on some of those art pieces, and it's so weird to me that was such a big part of, like, me being a streamer, that I kept doing all this art for people. But now most people will probably not even know that anymore, because we've moved on so far from that. It's so weird. Do you know what, chatters? Do you have stuff on us? Yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff away. We are gonna see if we cannot find a goddamn village sometime, because I'm just annoyed at this point. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I was so meticulous with my organizing at the time. Like, damn, I was really just not going at all. Except some things are just in random locations. Where the fuck did I put the wool? Not the wool, the leather though. Where's the leather? Hello? Where can I put... I mean, hypothetically here, but it's not really... I don't remember, honestly. Probably here, because I don't think we have a lot. So, we throw out some shit that we don't need. Hello, all my animals. Gonna get rid of these. And this with my compass. Stone. We should bring a bit more wood with us. There you go. What do we have in the ovens? Ah, some gold. Don't mind me. Ah, some potatoes. And nothing. Okay, we are gonna take a bit more coal. That seems like a fair approach, you know. Put the gold away. Get rid of the potatoes. I have a few pumpkin pies that I ended up making because I do have like a really solid like farm setup on this server compared to other servers, especially since I do have a lot of chickens and everything. There you go. I'm taking that with me. Do I really need shears? Probably not. So I'm leaving my shears behind. I actually have like diamond gear, but I don't really wear that. I wear enchanted iron because I keep dying so much and my diamond supply is not that high. Which is mostly due to the fact that my ability to have like pickaxes and stuff isn't the best on the server. As we've already established. But in that sense, I should actually... Wait, do we have shit at the bottom? Wait, let me take 3 with just in case. I also have this, like, these relics that I got from, and by the item frames, I got them from, oh yeah, I just, okay, I have extra shit that I don't know. The thing is, right, realistically, I should take, not my diamond gear, but, do I care? Not that much, honestly. Let me have a look. Let me make a separate pickaxe. And on this one, I keep all my enchanting stuff, down here. So, we're actually solidly in a space. Let me have a look what we can do. Can't do... Oh my god, the Fortune 3 pickaxe, that would be so good, but I'm never gonna get level 30 on the server because we don't have farms. Well, we're gonna go with efficiency 2. Separate pickaxe to bring is not a bad choice. There's a boat. There you go. So let's try, actually. Okay, I think we're good. The only thing we need is some wood. And then we should be fine, honestly. Because I have a lot more experience as well now in like, Minecrafting in general. Why do we have no wood? What the fuck? Right, let me check out the other house real fast. If we don't, we're gonna get ourselves some wood real fast. Also, why is not my shit actually enchanted? Where? Like, give me a second. Let me, like, you know, for like 2 minutes, actually have a thought. I know, it's difficult. The brain cells are not always good. But alas, I'm quite excited, honestly, because I haven't been on the server in forever. Like, I can look back, right? I'm gonna actually look. Wait. I just go... Oh, that wasn't the message. Screw you. What am I looking... I have, like, a list of, like, all my streams and stuff for, like... For purposes like this, where you need to look up when you've last done a stream on a server. Let me have a look, chat. Let me have a look. When is the last time we were on this server? Most likely because I didn't track it properly. Minecraft. Yield Minecraft. We do love it. We do love it here. Potentially there, but I can't quite tell if it was. But yeah, the latest was potentially early December. So it's been a while, okay? It's been a while. Alas. Let me enchant, like, some base enchantments. Some base enchantments are better than no enchantments, honestly. We have efficiency 2 on the axe and unbreaking 1 on the shovel. These are not great, but I mean, better than nothing, you know? Better than nothing, Jesus Christ. Yaki, hello! Early December, wow. Yeah, I don't know, it's been ages. And I mean, I can't exactly tell because the way I track it is if I've played Minecraft, I write down Minecraft, and if it was a server, I have like a little short cut for what server it was. But for single player Minecraft, I only have one, which is S, for single player. But that might also be other single player. So it might not even have been that. I can look on my Twitter, because that's surely... Wait, what date was that I just looked up? Because it has to have been something that I've already uploaded on YouTube. I don't know why I'm so particular about this right now, but I am. Where is it? Stream data. There you go. The date I was particularly looking at was December the 5th. There you go. What did I fucking do on December the 5th? My memory is not good on that, but... Thankfully, I don't need to rely on my memory. I can instead rely on data, aka which goddamn thing did I do? I have to scroll back quite a bit. Like a really long time ago. Oh my gosh, this is ages. Ages and ages. Okay, let me see. What was at the time around there? When did I do Monster Prom? Because this was around the time I first did Monster Prom. Where you at, Monster Prom stream? Now I'm curious. Now I want to know, you know. Okay, not that far ago. 100% not. This is like early. There you go. That's Monster Prom. So, what did I do? 2 streams afterwards. No, I wasn't! I was playing Minecraft 1.18 for the first time. So it wasn't the single player world that I played in December. So let me see what is the next potential candidate. Oh boy, now we go really far back. Yeah, no. I think I didn't play this. Strike December, chat. Talk about September. My first streaming month. I only played this world in my first week of streaming. Oh god. We are dying. What the hell? I 100% know that I played something different there, but hypothetically, this could have been a date. The 27th of October. Let me have a look. What the hell I did then? Because that's a day where I apparently did 2 things. September. Yeah, like, this is my first stream. So I played this 9 months ago. What the fuck is actually happening with that one? But let me have a look. Because genuinely, this is when I joined that SMP, so this was ages afterwards. I know that I didn't... Wait, let me have a look. Fucking hell, like, that's ages ago. Because there's one other that has single player listed. I just need to figure out when in time. Okay, this is a lore stream. So it has to have been around a lore stream. No! It was genuinely September. Because the other single player thing that I listed down was me playing a Minecraft horror map. It wasn't actually playing on this specific single player world. So genuinely, the last time I played on that server on stream was September 29th. Oh god, we are dying, we're aging. What the hell? That is a lot longer ago than I expected. I genuinely didn't think I hadn't played in so long. But I didn't. I hadn't. Oh my gosh. That is wild. Okay. Yeah, no, it's crazy. So there can't be most people genuinely didn't know that I existed. Even people in this community didn't. Because it was that long ago. McFly, let's go to Mars. Yeah, it's a real blast of the past because from July when I started this world to September, I played this like a lot. But then I joined SMPs and basically didn't really see a need to do single player like non-hardcore Minecraft content anymore. So I just didn't. Now we're back because I'm on a nostalgia kick. I am. And I'm constantly thinking it should be nighttime, so I really want to go to sleep before we head out. But yeah, kind of wild. Like, man. It's so weird to me now to think back on me as, like, a baby streamer, like, in my first weeks of streaming. Because I remember I was so nervous of, like, clicking go live the very first time. I never really was nervous afterwards, because I realized it's not that much of a difference if I'm, like, just talking to my friends or if I'm talking on stream. So I was like, I'm fucking vibing. I'm having a good time. So we're going to try and find a good spot from where we can scout out into the wilderness with our boat and try and find a goddamn village, because literally I have never found a village on the server. I want to do some stuff. I don't know. I've been feeling the little bug bite me a little bit. So it's kind of a shame that I stopped playing on this. Not saying that we're always going to play on this now, but, I thought it'd be fun. Oh god, now we have to go back down again. Because, yeah, this is not the best. Like, if you get stuck in some part in the middle, it's not well designed. It's well designed to go from the start to the finish, but not really in the middle. But yeah, it's kind of wild to me to think, man, this was what I spent my streams doing in the early days. I also used to play Hypixel literally every stream at the end of each stream. It's kind of... Because I was like, oh man, I like Hypixel. And now I very rarely play Hypixel because I just like building and playing with friends a lot more. I like also playing competitive games, but I don't know. I just get really into them and then I just get angry. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of wild. I also like remember how crazy it was on the first person who followed my channel when that was one of my friends, because my friends followed my channel first, of course. But okay, we're gonna scout out to the left here. But when the first person followed me, that was one of my friends. Man. Okay, what if there was an SMP for Morbius fan to be called Morbius SMP? That'd be probably cool. I've not watched Morbius, so I can't really comment. But yeah, okay, let's scout out in this general vicinity and try to find anything worthwhile. Because I swear to God, this is like the most cursed fucking seed you've ever seen in your life. There's a bee just almost drowning to the left. But yeah, let's see, maybe we are lucky today. Well, we're having a boat ride. Perfect opportunity to have a chat. So I told you that I started this essay collection. Well, no thank you. And I'm about 80 pages in now. I've read, I think, 3 or 4 of the essays. It would be an Origin mod themed SMP with different types of vampire origins. Oh, that'd be sick. That'd actually be quite cool. I've been in this direction generally. I recognize this island, but I'm just gonna try and scout around it. Let's see. So yeah, I've read a few essays in that collection. And, oh god, I remember there was like a difficult pathway. The thing is, right, this spawn wouldn't even be that terrible if it wasn't for the absolute lack of... Let me get out of this. The absolute lack of villages combined with just the sheer size of the jungle island itself. Because there's a lot of really good biomes nearby. Like, there's a spruce biome. There's a plains biome as well. There's a mountain biome. There's a bunch of biomes that are actually pretty decent. Like, right here. There's only 2 times the bad guys and the more pets. Alright. I mean, you could do, like... Okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna get distracted. I'll talk about that later. Because I just instantly thought of something cool, but whatever. Why is there a fish? There you go. I love Mobius. Well, maybe I should watch this soon then. If everyone's liking it. But yeah, so about a few essays in, 4 or so essays, and it's like alright. If you don't know, the Wano Thank You connection is sort of like pop culture type beat. But I was very surprised at the fact that, like, about the author herself. Because again, like, the whole thing about it was I got this in a book, like, subscription box that I had subscribed to for, like, a year or so. And then I realized I kept not reading the books, and it got more expensive, especially due to import costs, so I stopped. Fuck, nope. You ain't getting me. Let's sprint away, because that was some trite bullshit. Wait, actually... Oh no, I'm gonna get murdered, am I? Let me have a little sink. Surely that was a trident guy. But I'm too scared, actually. I don't really want to die on the open water. That's like the worst place to die. Except lava. Except lava, because fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, let's see. There's something over there. It's looking interesting. Okay. Let's see. Hope and pray for some form. I think there was a... What's it called? I think there was a desert village somewhere close-ish. Let me have a look. There's just desert. Okay, we're gonna go to whatever plains biome is this direction. Because maybe we're lucky. Maybe we're lucky today. That would be very ironic if I had religiously played the server for like 4 months. Okay, oh yeah, no, I've been here. I remember this. This is where the fucking... What's it called? Pillager outpost is that I ransacked. So I've been here before. I think I've seen this film before, you know. But I did in fact like the ending because I got my shit. Anyways, I stopped getting that book subscription, but obviously I still had the books that I got through it, but I haven't read them. So these weren't books I picked up myself, but books that I got. So I had that essay collection in it. And so it was a subscription box for queer books. So I knew that everything is like either the author or the content and or both are gonna be queer. So let's see what's this about. But what I really didn't expect is like this book looks pretty hip, right? Like it has like the body cover, it's like bold, really like modern, I guess. Not to say that the contents aren't modern, they certainly, you could call it that, but I really didn't expect that the author was like 40. So this is like a 40-year-old woman who has a wife and is like talking about a lot of like pop culture, but like I am not 40, you know, so like her pop culture references are just, or like the topics she talks about are really not that relevant to me. Like there's an entire essay. Oh shit, I almost ran into this fucking ravine. Fucking hell. Okay, let's run around this like plains biome. Maybe there's something here. This, yeah, maybe. Post champ. Wish us luck on this quest, I guess, but yeah. Also, the server doesn't have fucking teleportation commands, which, the sadness. But yeah, there's an entire essay where the author makes, like, her ideal mixtape. And it's all random, like, not random, but it's all, like, songs from the 90s. And I like 90s music as much as the next kid, but, like, it's just, like, the way, like, it's so unrelatable to me as a reader. Like, she's talking about, like, partying, like going to clubs, and like, like, I mean, from both the point of view that I'm much, much younger than this author is, and my life experience wasn't in the 90s, sorry, but like, also the sheer fact that I just don't relate to having partied a lot when you're young, because I have not, and I don't plan on doing that in the future. Like, it's just a bit odd. Like, the first essay actually starts really strong. I'm not gonna, like, I've read 4, so I think I can talk a bit more detailed about these 4, but I'm not gonna spend ages on it, don't worry. The first one is basically where she talks about how the way people look on the internet can make you feel really inadequate about yourself, and that there's like this, like almost this guilty pleasure about like looking at someone else's seemingly perfect life, even if yours is not that great, or not that polished, etc., blah, blah, blah. Which I found a very like compelling essay. I mean, I'm not quite that celebrity culture focused, but I think all of us have looked at someone on the internet and thought, oh my gosh, they looked so cool in that picture, or their house looks so nice and organized, or oh my gosh, I wish my social life was that, you know, rich. Fill in whatever thing you might be envious of other people of. So I thought that essay was really strong, but then like the other essays so far have been really like unrelatable to me. Like I just find the struggles of a 40-year-old married woman who used to have like a crazy party life when she was younger the least relatable like I've ever read about. Like bruh, it's so like why? Because I mean, I'm not saying I'm not willing to read outside of my own perspective. I am. But, oh my gosh, I really just didn't expect this author to be coming from this point of view. In the slightest. Like, what the hell? It was... So, I don't know what I think about it yet. I've read less than, like, a third of it, because this book has, like, 300 pages. So, I am not making, like, full judgments. But overall, I found it a bit odd. Not saying that the book subscription itself wasn't really targeted at, like, specifically younger people or anything, but I just generally found it strange. We should, I think, sleep at this point, because we are just inviting the enemies to hunt me down. But yeah. The good thing about Essay Collection, however, is that you just have this opportunity... Oh, I have one block on hand randomly. You have this opportunity to just have these little snippets and you can just read one essay at a time and it's chill compared to like a full novel. So in that sense, it's not bad. I quite enjoy essay collections usually. And I'm interested to see what like points of view this author has to offer still. But yeah, I don't know. Certainly like really weird to me because it's like basically as if I'm reading about like my mum, you know, and... Not that I don't love my mum, because I do, and I think she's a cool person. And arguably I would probably read about my mum's life more with like more interest than this random lady's life. But I'm just gonna say it, it's a bit odd to read about someone who could literally be my mother. Like not even exaggerating in the slightest. So yeah, kind of an odd thing at the moment, I don't know. And admittedly, with that book subscription, I've had books that I really loved that I got from that. From the ones that I've read so far, that is. Oh, some fat mountains over there. But I've also had books that I viciously hated and I wondered why the fuck they included them in the first place. So, I don't know, just because I got them from that subscription, it's not necessarily like a seal of approval. Or like an automated, an automatic, like, this is going to be a great book vibe. If you know what I mean. There's some turtles. Okay, let's see if we can, like, scout around here. Have a look. Okay, let's get out of that. Let's go. But yeah, so that's update. Yellow's reading update. But also the great thing is it's relatively easily written, so I'm getting through it quite quickly. Thus, if I don't end up loving it, at least it's gonna be, oh, I think I've been here. Yep. Look at that. This is what I meant. I've scouted quite far. I've built that pillar because that's the one village I managed to find, but it was, in fact, a desert village, which was very handy for me. It didn't have good shit. Or good villagers. And also, the disadvantage, of course, is that all of these villages are ages away. So anything that I need to take with me, like villages, are the pain. The biggest pain in your life. Yeah, that massive pillar, I built that. Hello villagers. How are you today? Hope you're doing decent. But yeah, I've scouted out all of this. This is why everything's empty here. Because I've already done this. Been there, done that, you know? But, I really want to have, like, a normal village, you know? That would be quite poggers. But yeah, that's the update on the reading. Also, I've been waiting, like, all day to talk about this, so, you know, yesterday we talked about a little bit about like the new Dream SMP lore things, but didn't talk about the newest stream, which happened like right before I went live. Because A, I hadn't seen it myself, and B, I believe in giving a little bit of like air between when something happened live and when I talk about it with like spoilers and stuff, or potential spoilers. But I feel like enough time has passed. It's not that long of a stream, so people will probably have watched it or know what happens roughly in it if they don't want to watch it. So spoilers kind of ahead, I guess. So I told you boys I would end up stream and then I would watch the new stream, which is Into Poctopia by Wilbur. And I already, like, the things I knew about it was, okay, we're going into Poctopia, it's the continuation of the storyline, and I also knew that Fundy was going to be in it, due to various little spoilers, but I didn't know anything else, and I went in, and I lost my absolute shit, chat. You don't understand. Like, my brain just got the most intense, just, oh my god. It was just so good. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of the times I'm the kind of person who gets into like a piece of media and is really into it for like a specific amount of time. And then I kind of like my interest like wanes a little bit. And that doesn't mean I don't like the thing anymore, but I'm just not like obsessed with it anymore. And then I will like casually consume the content of it. But like I'm not there like every waking thought is consumed by this anymore, right? And for most of those things, it's like maybe like a few weeks, maybe like a month or two or something, and then I'm like moving on to the next thing. And that's sort of how my media consumption is. And also that makes it really hard to make friends based on media that I enjoy, because if I'm in those like basically honeymoon type phases with new content, I want to of course talk about it all the time, and I'm very excited to make friends or have friends who like the same thing. But then I get out of it, and I usually get out of it a lot quicker than my friends, and then I'm there like, oh, the only thing that connected us as friends was our shared interest, and now my interest, like my main like intense focus on something has just moved on to something else. So the amount of friendships that have like were really promising, and then I stopped being interested in our shared interest, or like was as interested. Oh, that's a ship. Hello, underwater ship. No, oh damn. Thought it was an underwater ship. That would have been poggers, but it's not. It's just a bit of sand. Disappointing. Alas, the amount of times I've had that where I end up just having nothing in common with the person anymore, then we just stop being friends, kind of. Which is kind of sad. But anyways, point being that made that the point I'm trying to make, Jesus Christ, I can't speak. The point I'm trying to make there is that usually that's how it goes. I have like a few weeks or a few months where I'm really, really interested in something, and then it sort of it softens. It's no longer like super intense. But with the Dream SMP and its lore, I've had the same like really like compelled and like interested vibe for like 10 months or so. No, wait, actually. Almost a year! That's not even a joke. I got into it at like literally like June 1st. So in like a few weeks, like 2 weeks, it's gonna be like not even 2, like a week. Oh my god, my brain. It's almost gonna be like a year, which is insane. Because again, I usually have maybe like 2 months. And here I am, like after like a year or so. And I'm still incredibly interested in the storyline. I think it's very poggers. And I consume content about it like a lot. What the fuck is that? Is that a ship? Come on. I need a win in my life. Like, come on. Hello, ship. I swear to God, if this is the one that I've already done, I will just be sad. Nope, it's not. Hello, puppies. Don't mind me. Oh my god, I'm gonna drown real fast. Give me a second. Don't want to drown. Pog. Found a pirate ship. Sadly, none of the stuff that's here we can't really... It's tropical fish. There's lots and lots of coral. But aside from my little spoils of war, not much we can... Oh! That's... Okay, that is weird. Look at that. They're right next to each other. Have you ever seen that? Like a ruined portal and a pirate ship right next to each other? It's kind of wild. It's kind of wacky, I'll be honest. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, there's the chest. Yo! Okay, curse of binding, not great. But fire protection, pog. Golden carrots, flint and steel, some iron nuggets, some gold nuggets, some more carrots. Let's go! I mean, that's 1 in a million chance. Is that? Wait, let me have... I wanna... Not that. Hello, let me just... Okay. Is that not here? I swear to God. Like, let me... If that's genuinely quite rare, that would be cool. Let me... I'm trying to take a screen that includes both of those. Okay, I'm just gonna go underwater. I really want to try... Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get rid of the UI. There you go. Pog champs. Time to go. Gonna go this direction. Let's see what we find. So many tropical fish here. Very pretty. But yeah. The big disadvantage is that everything's so far away. Like, it would take ages to like, make paths that last this long. Even with, like, nether travel. Like, even that takes, like, a lot of effort because you need to get, like, all the fucking obsidian and everything. Let's see. There we go. We're just traveling for 800 years. I didn't update this world. This is still 1.17. Oh. Actually, that island, I think we're gonna go there for tonight. But where was I? Oh yeah, right. Being in the absolute grips of that fucking story for a year. It's like very, very weird for me to happen because it's like so much longer than usual that my interest usually lasts in things. Not that I don't like the things that I lose that intense interest in. I'm trying to just convey that I still love things even though I might not have like this intense interest for them anymore. But you know how it is. I don't know. I compare it to being sort of in the like honeymoon phase when you're in a relationship, but it's me with media. I have my honeymoon phase and then oh my god, fucking hell. Let me have a look. Where are you, you little fucker? I'm always so scared of those guys. I just want to flee. Like, even if I'm not that vulnerable, but they make shit tons of damage. But yeah, being in the absolute grips of it, right? So, Jacob, my man, we're in my first Minecraft world and trying to find a village after I've never found a village ever. And I just found a pirate ship and a ruined portal right next to each other, so that was pretty poggers. Okay, let me climb over these hills. But yeah, being the absolute grips, you're first. This is my first, like, proper world, not including, like, the demo world that I played on when I was a little lad. Yeah, it's nice to have your first world back. And I also realized that this is also the world I started streaming on. And I also realized I hadn't streamed this world since September 2021. So literally the first few weeks when I streamed. Because then I got into SMPs and I didn't stream this world anymore. But man, what a time. Is that another fucking ship? Literally, I found every fucking... Yep, it is. I found every structure on the server except just a plains biome village. Like, what the hell? Okay, let me explore that real fast. Because you never know. You never know. And I'm too curious to leave shit unexplored, I'll be honest. Okay, there's the chest. Wow. Wow. Wheat, suspicious stew, and some potatoes. Really the loot of the century. Swear to God. You know, that's the same bit. Anything exciting here? Nope. Absolutely not. Cool ship, but very poor loot, sadly. But yeah. So I went in, I was like, all right. I'm just, yeah, very excited. So post-stream, like curled up in my bed, being like a little mobile viewer. And I'm always happy with Wilbur streams that I can watch the VODs as opposed to watching it live because I can just pause. Also, I don't have a Wilbur sub, so I would hate to be interrupted by ads in the middle of lore. So when it's a VOD, it's not that bad because it's, you know, the stream doesn't continue on when you're watching an ad. But alas. Should actually get rid of that. There you go. So I turn it on. I'm all curled up. And I just my entire brain just kind of died a little bit because it was just too good. Okay, like I watched the entire stream one time, then I did some art based on it because I was very inspired, and then I watched the entire stream a second time. In the night, mind you. I didn't go to sleep. I went to bed really, really late because I was just so enthralled. In the previous stream, the My Own Judas stream, I ended up watching Wilbur's POV once, and then I watched Aaron's POV one time. But since for this stream, you didn't have Fundy's POV on his own, I just ended up watching Wilbur's stream 2 times. But yeah, that happened. Like, I got, like, my brain, it was like MCC levels of crack, you know? Like, I'm not kidding. I still stand by the fact that they put something in MCC, like, for real. Because whenever MCC's on, I watch, oh, interesting. I watch MCC live, and then I end up watching at least one POV the same night, like, immediately afterwards. And then I usually tend to watch, like, a third POV, like, on the next day. They just put something in that, for real. But, anyways, they also put something in that lore stream, because what the fuck was up? They really were like, is that another village in the desert? Yes! Why do I only fight desert villages, though? The sadness. And we're ages away from spawn, by the way. Like, this is not a kid. This is not the kid. Wait, no. Where's it? There you go. How far have we got out? 1,000 blocks? I think. No, 6,000! We've gone out 6,000 blocks to find some. He was making those streams. Yeah, it's funny, he is making that stream. I saved that stream, but I haven't watched it yet. The one where he looked at your assets, Mike. I know he's obviously not doing a lot of stuff outside of that game, which is pretty pog. Like, the game looks cool. But, alas, they put some shit in that, because like, what the fuck? Okay, can we, like, just, yeah. Like, the moment I realized, why is there this thing here? Hello? Is there something down here? Hello? Is there anything? No? Why is this random thing here? I don't know. It's just there, I guess. So it's not a village. I'm just gonna go this way, I guess. But yeah, we've gone quite far out at this point. I'm so happy about the golden carrots, though. Those are good food. But yeah. So, I was like, the moment I realized that Eret had set up Wilbur meeting Fundy in Poctopia. Because, yeah, why in the world would Nikki Niachu be in Poctopia of all places? Literally makes 0 sense. No sense. But Fundy being in Poctopia... Oh, there it is. There's the goddamn village. Let's go. Fundy being in Poctopia makes a lot of sense, actually. So I was like, oh my god, the interconnectedness. And like, ah! And I absolutely adored it. And the thing is, right, a lot of people talk a bunch of stuff about, like, who are, the best actors on the Dreamers MP, or, like, whose lore is, like, the most, you know, the best, or whatever. And the thing is, there's a bunch of people who I'm like, yeah. But there's some people who really get forgotten when it comes to, like, being really, like, incredible actors. And both Eret and Fundy are people in that category. Because they go so hard. They hold nothing back. They just put their whole fucking soul into that. I'm not gonna repeat like this one meme, but you all know what they are putting in there. They're putting their whole you know what in there. That made it sound a lot worse. You know what I mean. There's this whole meme, but I'm just not gonna say it. Because it's a bit. Hello, cartographer boy. What's up? But yeah, these villages are all so far out. I don't really have any purpose to get them near me. Like, I don't have a way to transport them. I'm gonna get the sea pickle though. Let's go. Hello. What's up? But yeah, in terms of like who has some of the best like voice actors and who put like intense emotion into things. Why is there like shit blown up here? Haha, I'm gonna get all the sea pickles because those are cool. I like sea pickles a lot. Come on, do you have any chests in this goddamn village? I swear to God, I just want something. Okay, a chest up here. Just a bunch of cactus, I guess, and loads of bread. What do I not need on hand, really? Potatoes. I really don't need potatoes because I have like a whole bunch of potatoes in my own place. There you go. There's another tower. Oh my god, there's so much wheat here. This is such a big village. Oh my god. There's also ice over there, poggers. But yeah. So I went in, I was like, alright, this is gonna be good. Because I already had loved the stream with Wilbur and Eret. And it's just good shit, okay? And then they pull out this crap and I'm like, okay? Like, you know, you don't need to go that hard, but fine. Also, I didn't bring a hoe. That's kind of a shame, because, you know, you can never have too much wheat, so. But hoes really are the best material for this, and I just didn't bring any. Also, I don't have any inventory space. I just realized that. Whoops. Which I don't need. Flint and steel, really. I don't really need that. There you go. That's one of the biggest problems about being really far out. Is that you're gonna struggle with inventory space so hard. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Come on, do you have any fucking... Oh my god. Anything! I swear to god, I have the worst luck with village looting. Even if I end up in a big one, I always find like no stuff. And it's so annoying. Like, what the fuck? But yeah. I'm just gonna focus on looting this real fast. Hello, I'm not gonna attack you. So we're not getting into a fight. I was like, how must the villagers feel if there's like a random guy just running around stealing all of the villagers' food? Like, bro. Being like the biggest moocher of all time. There's a bell, yo! Wait, we could do the Technoblade thing. Also, fun fact, one of my videos on YouTube is getting recommended after the third part of the Potato War. Which, man, to think! We're in Potato War territory, but yeah. To honor the great man himself. Follow! Prime! It's the Prime Bell! I like how it's like night and I'm just... All these villagers are just getting fucked over by me ringing the damn bell. Do you have a chest here? Aha, there you go, some more bread. Bread, wheat. We don't really need clay. Like one ball of clay. Who the fuck needs that? Hello, villager. What's up? This is a... I'm just gonna get this real fast. Hello, good sir. I will just... Don't mind me here. I'm just lying next to this random villager. Hello. There you go. I'm taking my bed. Hello. Nodded at me. Yep, thank you. Thank you for letting me sleep in your house. Imagine just randomly go to someone's house and put your bed next to them like, hello, I'm just gonna sleep in your house today. Like, don't mind me. In the slightest. There you go. Pog champ. We have a lot. I think I've looted the majority of this village. I'm just gonna have a check. I could trade against carrots. Because I do have other food. So how about we do that? Ah, I can't trade anymore. God damn it. I could trade for bread, but whatevs. Hello, you guy. What up? You're one of the useless ones. The Sages. Hello, you are useless too. Where's the frickin'... Do you have a librarian in this town? Any librarians? Oh, cool. Big blast furnace. Very pog. Okay, let me just run around a bit. Some random carpeting. So I don't want to miss too much. Another useless guy. Hello. Bunch of cats. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Let's see. Do you want to go any further out? Okay, I mean, surely. Surely. I don't think we've quite gotten... Oh my gosh, that was stupid. But anyways, where was I? Yes. So... Just... Okay, so it's... I was like starting off, it's like... I love conflict. No, I'm kidding. But I like conflict-based storylines. Because, of course, you know, what is a story without conflict? And I absolutely just adore when you have, like, characters clashing. And especially in the Drew Messapoo, a lot of characters have a lot of history. So it adds this weight to it when like two characters are, like, discussing things from, especially from the past, if they're disagreeing. It just has this weight to it. So I was already, like, excited as hell because, like, Fundy and Wilbur have, like the characters, just talking about the characters here, haven't really interacted in, like, at least a year. And I was like, I'm here for this. I'm so excited. What's gonna happen? And I, like, just starting off with just, oh my god, finally something's being found out from different sides. I was like, yes, very pog. And then this whole, like, montage, like, okay, the first thing I thought of, I don't know if this was just me, but the first thing when they started doing these, like, father-son bonding activities, Wilbur's suggestion of fishing. The first thing I thought of was Ghostbur going fishing with Fundy, which obviously Wilbur doesn't seem to remember, interestingly enough, since his claim is that he remembers the good things. So presumably because the whole trauma being drenched up related to that specific fishing trip, he just doesn't know about it. Oh, I could just dig down here. I don't even know if that's a 1.17 hack though, so I'm just not gonna try. Let's go. There's a bunch of cows here. How about we... Some cows, please. I'm just gonna take a bunch of cows. Come on, give me your stuff. So that was the first thing I thought of. And I thought it would have been mentioned, but it was, like, alluded to, which I also really like. It's like, yes, give me the, like, continuity between, like, older storylines and newer storylines. Oh wait, I shouldn't swim. I should just put my boat, shouldn't I? There you go. Okay, let's swim. A little turn. There you go. So I was like, oh my gosh, they're, like, referencing the past. And then they had, like, this whole array of activities that were all rather awkward. And I thought it was really, really well done. Because I'm, like, a big fan with what I would call, like, different portrayals of, like, parent-child relationships. Relatively recently, I read a book called If This Gets Out, which has a main plot of, okay, it's a boy band and two characters in the band fall in love, and they have like this romance that's not approved of by their label, blah blah blah. It's a fun little book. But as a very strong main plot is one of the characters is one of the narrators' relationship with his mother, which is really like a really toxic relationship, but also is very nuanced, and that is portrayed as such as well, where it's not like, oh my gosh, you know, black and white and everything, because oftentimes it isn't like that, where even if a parent does things that make you feel really bad about yourself and you're struggling really hard, it can be really, really difficult. Is that another fucking... Why is there just a tree here? Hello? Oh, it's a boat that's just with sand. How many fucking pirate ships can I keep finding? Like, this is like the third one. Like, hello? Are you good? Okay, I need to like go up again for air. Real fast. Okay, down. Hello, let me down. What's down here? Sorry, I keep getting distracted with my stories. Oh wait, I need to avoid drowning preferably, but I want to know what's down here. Because surely there's good stuff down. There you go, let me dig down. Okay, I'm trying to find like an entrance here. This is very much covered in sand. Let's have a... Okay, there on the side, maybe? Okay, let me have a look. Okay, we have this. Still haven't found where to flip the treasures. Come on. Not having a lot of luck. Surely there's some treasure down there. Surely. Oh my god. Oh my god, that turtle scared me after death of what I thought it was a zombie. Also, I don't know why I thought it was just a regular zombie in the water, but it was. Okay, sorry, I'm just... I'll talk more about the lore and my opinions about it later, but kind of focused not to drown at this very moment. Because I need to go up for air quite a lot. Come on. Surely. So if I'm a bit more quiet, it's because of that. Some of these sound effects are like killing me. They're way too creepy. Like, what the hell? Okay, let me see. Haha. Okay, we have found air. Okay, this is progress. Mild. So dark down here, what the fuck? This is terrifying. Okay. This is really not helping me in the slightest. Okay, let's see. Okay, wait. I need to, like, go down. Come on. Come on, crap. My little trick. God damn it. It's a lot of thought to get this, like, done. And not drown instantly. Ha ha ha, I can recover a bit. It is like random corner. There you go. Okay, I still haven't figured out where the hell the treasure would be. Like, that's the problem. So I've been digging around in this shithole, like, forever. It's not a vibe, it's not a vibe. Sorry, it's not. Just go this random hole that's like one gap of not constantly drowning. Careful. Okay, let me climb up. There you go. All I need is enough space to place my bed. Let's go. Because, I mean, I'm not going to do any better at night, am I? Okay, we're going to leave our bed up here just in case we somehow die here for no reason. Okay, we've been here. This doesn't help at all, though. Where the fuck is the treasure in this escapade of a ship? I swear to God, if there's no treasure, I'm gonna die. Not actually, though. I'm just someone who gets easily annoyed. And this is looking like... Ah, I found it! I found it! Oh my God, I finally found the goddamn treasure. Oh God, I'm gonna drown, though. 1 second. Ah, let me go up. Because I need to make space. What do I not need? The suspicious stew can die. The wheat. I don't really need the wheat, honestly. And I finally found the goddamn chest after 800 years of stabbing in the dark, I swear. Who the fuck placed it like there? That's like the least convenient spot of all time. That took like way too long. Was it worth it? Probably not. But I just can't let anything go unexplored. Oh, I should take my bed. Fucking hell. Bed, come with. My bed. Go on. I need you. I also have nothing. 1 flint. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's go. The wheat. Okay, now that we've done that, let's see what we see out in the wild. We've had not a bad run, honestly, in terms of goods. The one thing I honestly wish we had a lot more of were name tags. Would be nice. It would be quite good if I could figure out, like, some things, including... I really need to do the nether better. Because I've done... I don't think I found a fortress on the server. So yeah, that's that. But anyways, back to lore discussion. So this... so sort of the portrayal as... of, like, parent-child relationships that are... kindly said dysfunctional, but showing them in a sort of like 3-dimensional realistic way where the only options aren't like everything's great and perfect and you cut them out of your life entirely and you never interact and everything, but to show sort of like different nuances there, I always find very, very interesting. So like recognizing those sort of themes of like reluctantly or semi-reluctantly, at least on Fundy's part, and at times of Wilbur's part as well, to engage with like a family member despite... What do I need? I need the spruce stair. God damn it. interacting with like someone who is related to you, even though you don't really have a good relationship with them, I thought was incredibly well done. And just Fundy just went too hard. Like, he popped off so hard. And honestly, it was just such a joy to see. Because I always thought Fundy's character under Dream SMP was like really, really interesting. And I've liked what I've seen, is what I can say. Obviously, a lot has been like older lore. Because again, man's busy. Fair enough. But like, to just have this like entire context and these complicated relationships were just, oh my god, it was just good. Okay, like just that point alone. But like even if it wasn't anything other than that, it would have been awesome. But like the level of acting that those guys just portrayed was just insane. Okay, it was just insane. And like, I was already, like, a big fan of this lore stream, and I also, I was like, damn, it's just, like, having everything, it's having funnies, it's having, like, good, an interesting plot arc, it's going, like, it has really, really compelling aspects, everyone's given their all, it was, like, fucking brilliant, and then they go to the bridge over the manhole, and I was like, oh boy, bridges haven't really had the best connotations, especially recently, haven't they? And it's like, oof. And then I absolutely just love the way, and okay, I'm here for like the compelling analysis, and that I was just so impressed with, because we've had a few of these, like, basically the current storyline is very much Wilbur going on these, like, on his like apology tour, quote unquote, where he visits like people who played a large role in his past, and like does sort of like a apology and tries to give them peace of mind or some sort of closure, etc. Blah blah blah. That's like the whole plot. And we've had a few of these, and like the big prominent ones were the one with Tubbo, the one with Eret, and now the one with Fundy, and the one with Technoblade too. And one thing that I really like, absolutely, I mean, the one with the Technoblade, that was alright. I stand by my point that I think Technoblade gets appeased too much as a character a little bit in that storyline, but, we'll get over it. But the other three ones with Tubbo, Eret, and Fundy were all just so in character, and, like, it made so much sense. And I know a lot of people didn't like how Tubbo acted. A lot of people just don't. Like, guys, please. A lot of people are like, oh my god, why did he accept the apology, and blah, 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 etc., etc. But I always think Tubbo is just such a... We always talk about the characters, by the way, chat. I just get lazy, don't want to say character so-and-so the entire time, so I'm just going to say the names. But Tubbo as a character is, like, the ultimate repressor. Like, man's never fucking deals with his own emotions, and more than often, in, like, the past, when he made the bold choice to, like, for once in his goddamn life, like, stand up for himself or for one of his friends, it usually leads to, like, really bad situations and people dying and suffering and shit. So, like, who can blame the man for, especially in the face of powerful people who've hurt him in the past, to basically go appeasal route and prioritize more that aspect than necessarily being emotionally vulnerable or truthful or anything. So I personally thought it made perfect sense in character for him to forgive Wilbur. But I stand here as someone who's just like, yeah. I also feel like a lot of people just have gotten either justified or not justified the impression that the content creator Tubbo doesn't like doing lore and just does it because of obligation 100% of the time, which is not true in my view. Well, I don't think that's necessarily accurate. So people jump on him for acting, in their view, out of character, because they come from the point of view that he doesn't like doing it anyways, and he's just there to sort of check off, like, the little marks of, like, finishing something so it's done. And I think that's kind of a strange position to come from if you're trying to do, like, character analysis, but alas. So I know that there are people who, because they have this assumption, okay, Tubbo doesn't like doing law or doesn't do it only if he has to. That means like he doesn't care about his character or if he's acting in character or not, which I don't think is true. He's had like quite a few things where he's been very engaged in doing law and everything. And he's literally before said that he likes doing or does law because of the people who enjoy his character and the people who put a lot of work into the fandom side of this. Why is there another goddamn village? Like, how many fucking desert villages have we fucking found? Like, this is the third one. What the hell? Again, the generation of this world is so weird. I found 0 plains biome villages, but 3 freaking pirate ships, 3 freaking desert things. This might not even be a desert village. This might be a desert temple, actually. Oh, that's the one with the fucking traps, right? Oh, I remember this. How do you do these without dying? Chat, please help me. Because I kind of want to actually do this without instantly killing myself. But yeah, 1 second. First off, what we're going to do, just in case we die, we're setting our spawn. Because I ain't here to die, like, how many thousand blocks away? 5,000, in that direction. 700. Okay, fine. I'm not here to die almost 6,000 blocks away from home. I ain't there for that. Because I will lose all my shit. Honestly, don't know. I know there's a trick to do it, but I just don't know. Honestly. This is scary. Why is it like this? I've never had to do this. I've watched people do it, but I genuinely forgot. I forgot all of it. Okay, then, because there's like 1 block you can do where you don't blow up everything. Okay, let's see. Hypothetically. Can I do water down there without exploding everything? I'm so afraid. This is terrifying, honestly. Okay, hypothetically. Am I gonna die if I do this? Okay, that's the pressure plate. Okay, we figured that out. Okay, so only if you fall through the middle, you will instantly blow everything up. Okay. Pray with me, chat. Hold hands. Okay, that's good. Good find. We don't really need bones. Golden apple. Not bad. Yo, enchantment book. Very good. I like that. And then the final one. Diamonds! Jackpot! We found diamonds on our trip. I'm so hyped. This is rather terrifying though. Okay, that one could go here. Some diamonds. My 1 piece of iron. Okay, we've done it. We've looted this without killing ourselves. Now we just need to swim up the stream without dying again. Okay, okay, careful. Careful. I'm a genius. I've done it first try. Instantly a genius. Let's go. Okay, where was my spawn point? Other side of this. There you go. Fast before all the mobs are fucking approaching. I'm so hyped. Oh my god, I did it first try. Damn. Bro! I ain't gonna get stabbed by a fucking spider in the streets. Fuck you, you little shit. Let me just sleep. Anyways. That was about... Oh my god, there's so many mobs. There's like... every mob in the existence of the world is just here. But oh my god, I'm so hyped. I've never done like a desert temple. PogChamp. That's why we almost... where we conquered it. PogChamp. I'll do a little celebratory... Don't fall into that thing. But I'm gonna try and see like a cool... Oh, that's my bed. I should pick that up desperately. I want to have like a little picture. For posterity. For posterity, you know. You gotta have posterity sometimes. And care about it. Okay, let me get my bed. Also didn't bring any... we could do another bucket if we need it. We'll just ignore it. Let's go. We've done it. We've done it, chat. Anyways, yes. So, I personally thought Tubbo's, like, Wilbur's apology situation with Tubbo was very in character. And on that front, I didn't have to criticize. And I really liked Aerith's and Wilbur's confrontation because the whole idea of them being sort of two sides of the same coin or being really similar in that sense, I found really, really cool and such a unique new view of their like old established sort of dynamic, which makes really like perfect sense. And I love that when they have like this established thing, but then you put on a new lens to sort of cast it in a different light. It makes you think, that might actually make a lot of sense. And I didn't even think about this in the past. What the hell is up with that? Why is there just a wall down here? So many questions. This looks like a ship, but it's just an island. The questions I have. But alas, I really liked that stream, and I liked Aerith pushing sort of back on everything. It was just like, yes, makes perfect sense. I'm very happy. I've read Aerith's, might have been Reddit post, question mark, or might have been Twitter thing. I forgot what. But I read his like comment about it, where he sort of said that now his character has like sort of achieved at least a superficial sort of sense of closure because all of the original people he betrayed sort of forgave him, or at least forgave him partially. And I love that for him. Go king, go queen, pop off, you know. Glad to know that that character can now have like a little bit of a new chapter, which is insane because that like the whole storyline that led like this entire thing is like 2 years long for like Aerith's character in particular. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy. That's wild. Like most Minecraft servers that have like storylines don't even last that long in the first place, or even generally don't last that long. Doesn't matter if they have story or not. And to have like a character who has a storyline that's almost 2 years long in the making, and then you're like, damn, that's some wild crap. But then you come to Fundy, right? And I'm still like just like, it was already like banger, like it was some top tier shit, okay? And then they had the whole like Fundy speech on the bridge, which was some like, he put his all into that monologue. Like I will swear right now, I will bet you £5 that will be a viral TikTok sound. I will bet right now. If it becomes a viral TikTok sound, send me, like, make a clip, post, like, tweet at me with a clip. And I will, like, I don't know, donate £5 to charity. But I will bet money right this moment that will become a viral TikTok sound. That, like, funny speech at the end. I'm betting all the coins at the moment. Like, because it's just, he went so hard on it. And it was such a well-given monologue. And I was like, yes! And then, like, it was already, like, man's popped off too hard already. And then, this is, like, a massive spoiler, because it happens, like, right at the end of the stream. But mans jumps off a bridge and dies and loses a cannon life. And does, like, some, like, to then just, like, go to black and end the stream. Evil. Genuine evil. Absolute, the most motherfucking... Oh, nice flowers. Let me get some flowers. I don't have inventory space, though. That's a pain. That's a pain. Okay, let me try and get some of these flowers. Because I don't think we have alliums at home. So I'm gonna pick some. The rest here are freaking poppies. I don't care. But you better believe I'm picking some alliums. If they're here. Don't know what we'll use them for, but at the very least, purple dye. I don't know why I'm on the other side of the mountain now. Now I need to climb up again. God damn it. Like, I'm betting, though, like, everything I've got, not everything, literally £5, okay? I'm gonna bet that it's gonna become a very TikTok sound. But yeah, then, jumping off the bridge, right? Fade to black. Absolute evil. Absolute fucking... That's a move that just fucks, okay? Like, fade to black after literally, like, one of the most intense plot moments ever. Fucking crazy. But then, what I always love, because I'm a big, like, fucking nerd for this kind of shit, is, like, the parallels, like, narratively back to previous events. I was like, oh my god, yes! And it's like, obviously you have to really... There's more alliums, but do I care? Not really. Like, you have these moments where it's like a known, really obvious parallel that everyone's gonna like recognize. For example, if like anyone uses the line "it's meant to be or not meant to be," you know, like that's a classic moment in Dream SMP sort of parallels that have run through the storyline, and like everyone sort of knows the weight of that moment. And I love that as well. Like, I'm not here to diss that. Let me escape. I don't want to get stabbed by tridents. Because I always associate that with tridents, even if it isn't always tridents. I forgot I need like an additional slot for my boat. Let's go. There you go. I'm trying to eat up the carrots so we have one more inventory spot. That would be good. But genuinely, have you just seen that I've still not found a single like plains biome village? It's not even a joke anymore. I found like 3 desert ones. And have we had any luck on the plains ones? I'm just gonna go this way real fast. Probably go into more desert territory. But yeah, right? So you have the more obvious parallels. But then you have the sort of like a little more covert. Or like maybe not instantly recognizable, but that I always really love. So yeah, I've mentioned like the fishing trip being like a callback to Ghostburn and Fundy doing the fishing trip. Chef's kiss. The way that you had even if it was completely unintentional, which is my favorite part about the Dream SMP, how so many things that are like someone like in planned out storylines, someone would have thought hard and long to make that parallel, but it just happens on its own. Is that you have this fall that Wilbur takes earlier in the stream, which is a complete accident and not intentional, and it's like a bit of a comic relief moment because he's like playing catch and then he just wanders off the edge and he falls a little bit, but he doesn't hurt himself. But to have that as a parallel in the very same stream to having a fatal fall. Was just like the brains, okay? The mental vibes to not even come up with this, but to just have it there, you know? What the hell? And oh my gosh, it's a fucking mushroom biome. That's like my home biome, basically-ish, on the AMSMP, so quite fond of it. Let me have a look. I have like such a full inventory though. So it's like, I realistically can't take shit with me, which is a shame. So that's the thing I always feel. I'm so excited for the chest boats, because then I could do these types of journeys, but actually take a significant amount of items with me. It's gonna be a fucking dream. I'm so excited for that. I swear to God, if they somehow pull like back from that and say, oh, we're no longer including this, I'm going to murder some cows in Minecraft. Because what the fuck? I'm still upset at the fact that we're not going to do the fireflies. The sadness I feel. There's some swamp. Let's go. But then, okay, to have that parallel, which isn't even like a little callback, little contrast thing, even though it wasn't intentionally done in the slightest. But then, like, obviously, more intentional. Then you have the parallel of Wilbur ending his own life, right? Again, this is like dark subjects. Right, like in front of everyone, including his own son. To Fundy doing like the same thing. It's like some dark shit. They really went there, huh? And it's like, damn. And to have like all of these little parallels. It's just like, oh my God, my brain. And I absolutely like adored this conversation because, right, like Wilbur's death. And that's the thing, right? I'm always surprised, genuinely, when it comes to the Dream SMP and people being like, upset is maybe the wrong word, but being surprised, I should say, about like dark and potentially triggering content in the Dream SMP. Because the Dream SMP has had, like, really dark topics being covered literally for, like, 3/4 of its fucking runtime. Like, at this point, like, there should be a surprise. Oh my God, why the fuck is this massive gap here? Oh, there's lava. Hello, lava. What's up? Be careful that I don't fall into this massive ravine. Hello. Hello, ravine. What's up? okay, let me stab this guy. Let me put down my bed real fast. And slap. But yeah, at this point, I think if you are genuinely like super upset about certain issues being portrayed, like, I don't know what to tell you, you know? So in that sense, I'm like, But like Wilbur's death, or as you should say, Wilbur's assisted suicide, because that's just the truth, is such a big plot point, and it's such a complicated plot point, and I love it. I love that for it. I love it because it's such a complicated subject matter about different characters and everything. But it's often not, like, it's such a cool thing because it was such a public death, but in the same sense, it was not a public death in the slightest. Because very few people actually know what went on, or why Wilbur died, or how Wilbur died even. Or what's the background there. And a lot of people sort of go in with this, and that's what I love as well, is that the Dream SMP is such a study in the oh my god, I jump scared myself to death there, Jesus. It's such a study in difference of perception, difference of perspective, and how who you are and what you know will influence how you see the world. And it's such a like crazy element of it that's so under acknowledged oftentimes, where yes, a lot of people don't even know how Wilbur died, or think that Filza sort of came in to the rescue and killed Wilbur and huzzah, everyone was safe, but they don't really know that why Wilbur was killed by Phil. And to have them actually discuss it as, you know, the suicide that it was, even though someone else pulled the you know, literal trigger and the metaphorical trigger as well, was very, very, like, refreshing. And I absolutely loved that conversation as well, because it's so, that's very rare media. It's like a concept that is almost impossible to experience in our real world. The idea of you being able to talk to someone who has committed suicide, which obviously in real life successfully the person has died and you are unable to communicate with them, at least through traditional means, like having a conversation, you know, depending on what your beliefs are about the afterlife or ghosts or something. But I'm just going to say it, like, in the physical world, having a face-to-face conversation, if the person has successfully, quote-unquote successfully died, they are dead, you know? But, like, the closest you could have is someone who unsuccessfully attempted, but didn't succeed, thankfully. Then you could have a similar-ish situation. But the Dream SMP as a world in which resurrection is possible, and also the concept of multiple lives exists at the same time, it offers, oh my god, there's so many pigs. It offers such a unique thing because you can have a conversation about someone who has died and is now back. And it has this really interesting effect upon, like, the concept of grief and death. Because how do you engage with that? How is it that you can, quote unquote, like, confront someone about their own death? Which I think is really, really, like, they really did it well. And that's the thing, right? Because a lot of people talk about, like, oh, the message this, the message that. But one thing I think is interesting is about the idea of realism in fiction. And in that sense, right, yes, you can talk about the messages and blah, blah, blah. But surely, I'd say, a lot of people, if you were in that situation where a family member, or, you know, if you have been, obviously, all the love to you, kings, but, like, if you were in that situation, that someone who's really close to you, one of your friends or family members or something, has died, and in general, that's hard to deal with, but especially if it's someone who's taken their own life, like, you might not always react in the perfect way. And especially about that concept, like, the idea that you could feel angry at the person for leaving you alone, I think is a very human reaction, and not necessarily bad messaging or anything. It's just how people react. And in that sense, really funny as a character in that stream. Void! Hi! I'm talking about the new lore with Wilbur and Fundy. I'm talking about grief. I don't know, I'm just happily bouncing around in my first Minecraft world, trying to do a bit of exploring. And I'm just talking about death, you know, it is how it is. There's a lot of horses. Why does this horse have a... Is that a saddle? It's not, it's just a... Hello, horse. It feels like it's been so long. Yeah, you haven't been around much, but I hope you're doing well, King. I'm so happy to be here. Yeah, I know this horse is Pog, but also doesn't have a saddle. I don't have a saddle on me. I do have armor, though, so that's Pog. But so is this horse. We've got really far, by the way. We are, like, a solid... 1,000 to this degree, 4,000 here. We've been going to the side a little bit rather than ahead necessarily, but there's a bunch of lava. But yeah, so I think that sort of Fundy as a character in that scenario, right? Like, he sort of shows that he's coming from this not necessarily in any malicious way whatsoever. Become a mod, yo! PogChamp. That's some exciting stuff. Man, Minecraft is so pretty. Careful. There we go. Still trying to find a plains biome village, though. There's so many deserts here. Like, Jesus Christ. The amount of deserts. But yeah, I'm so glad to be back. That's Pog. Pog, big man. Good to see you, King. Gotta be careful with my health, though, because I really don't want to die, like, ages away from home. It's very good to see you, mate. We've missed you. What the flip is that? We found actually like a proper village. I mean, it's kind of a weird village, but we could live with that. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay. PogChamps. Kind of a proper village. So happy. Oh, that thing. I know this one. Repair disenchant. Hehehe. Oh, you can't take us of mining off. I forget. Ah, the sadness. I've found some Pog things on my journeys, though. So in that sense, it's pretty good. But yeah, so, I mean, Funny sort of says in that stream, right, you know, why couldn't we have just gone away and, you know, in that event, you know, no one would have died, right? Which, there is a guy here. Bruh, where the fuck are you? Where he at? Oh, very cute foxy emotes. There's a bunch of streamers actually who have like foxes as like their thing. I find it very interesting. Foxes are kind of cool though. Like, I like foxes too. They are Pog. But yeah, so to have the situation where you can actually confront someone who you feel like has sort of left you, it's like, damn. And I really like the whole like standing up to your, let's be honest, less than great father. Quite a strong story beat. But, and also, oh, I forgot another parallel that I was, like, obsessed with, which was, like, the end, you know, fading to black. Oh my god, we have so much hay. Yeah, it's my friend's emotes. I call them funny because, one, they're both Dutch and both Fox boys. Damn, you're both Dutch as well. I'm so excited to go to Amsterdam. I've been to the Netherlands 1 or 2 times in my life. It's pretty poggers. Seeds. Oh, acacia saplings. I could bring acacia saplings if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. I have an idea. Let me put my crafting table down. We're going to try and make some things into blocks. Or into, like, ingots. There you go. We have a little bit more. do this. So now we have a little bit more space. Like a fraction. We've made 2 slots now. And one of these is going to be... do we really need to... Yeah, we really do, because we don't have any wood on hand. My god. Anything here? Yeah, no, this is a trash chest. Are you the guy? You're a cleric. Yo, PogChamps. There's actually like a librarian here though, so that's good. There's a blast furnace. This is a big village too. Which Pog! Finally like actually a normal village and not a desert one. That's this big vibe of success. PogChamps. Big Pog. Hello. Don't mind me robbing your house. I just don't mind me. What the fuck is up with that? That looks a bit odd, but whatever. Oh, I should actually sleep as well. There we go. But yeah, the parallel of like fading to black at the end being like, I think the only, I don't know if this has only been done once, but in my memory, like my brain immediately went to this one specific instance, which was, hello villagers. Are you a farming boy? No, you're a leather worker, damn. We fancy up in here. Okay, let me have a look. What was to when Tubbo visited Loxodshire. Had to think of the name real fast there. A bunch of leather shit. I don't really need that. Have better armor at this point. There is a crafting table as well. It's just random sand. But yeah, so I don't know if that was the only time, but sort of that is always, oh yo! Guys, follow! Prime! It's a Prime Bell. On the go. Little Prime Bell. Let's go. Yeah, we haven't followed already. Feel free to follow. It's much appreciated. Helps out the channel a lot. Hello, guy. Are you the guy? No, you're not the guy. Where the hell is the freaking librarian? I swear to God. It's the cartographer's house. Are you the librarian? No, the armorer, bruh. Why am I finding literally every single... Yes, if you have a Prime, feel free to use it. It's very appreciated. Helps out me loads. I'm very close to getting my first Twitch payout, actually. And that would be rather poggers to have before I go to TwitchCon, because then I could just be like, hello. Have we done all the houses? I always get fucking confused and don't do, like, some houses. Because I just don't... I remember incorrectly which houses I've already done. Okay, we've done this. Okay, we've done that. Have we done this yellow house on the hill? There's nothing in here. Surely. Okay, this one we've done too. I'm still trying to find the goddamn librarian. Like, where the hell are you, King? Where you at? Okay, we haven't done this pile of crap. No, I'm kidding. Wheat's actually incredibly useful. I mean, I'm not going to say no if we're going to get free wheat. The hay bales are like loads. It's like massive amounts of food supply. So always go around and picking up all the hay bales. There's a bunch of salmon. Champs. Okay, there's even more hay over here. Let's pick up that. But, so yeah, that back then, you know, fading to black is like the person is unconscious. And I found that just so cool to have this parallel back to anything here. Oh, that's the first house, I remember. This parallel back to like a really, really, really old device. It's so cool. It's just, just makes me so happy. Because it's like, yeah, you're getting creative, but it's like still Minecraft, and you're like, oh my god. Where's the motherfucker that I'm trying to find? Hello? Wait, I have an idea. If there isn't a librarian, do I have any blocks on hand? I don't. I have the hay bales. Are you inside? Where's the guy gone? Guy, go inside. Okay. Wait. I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna see if I can actually get this guy to be a librarian. Let's attempt this. Hello, you guy. Can I shove you over? Come on. There's a lectern, come on! I'm placing the lectern again. Come on. Oh, it's because there's carpet here, goddammit. Where's the lectern? We've done it! Oh my god, I'm so happy. You don't even know. Everything's more expensive, but I don't care. I don't care. I need paper. We could do this. Actually, we can actually make some sort of progress in this godforsaken game. Wait, no. Let me... No. Wait. Actually, I need this. Okay, let me get out here. There you go. I'm just gonna use up all my hay bales to climb up on the roof again. God damn it. What do we not need? There you go. I need a lot, and I mean a lot of sugarcane. Do we have any sugarcane here? Because I finally got a fucking librarian, and I'm not leaving him. I think we might place our bed here, so for a little bit. Just steal this guy's house, I guess. Because we are ages away from home, but this is the first house, like, librarian I've ever come across. Surely, this is relatively close to, like, the sea and the deserts and shit. There should be at least a little bit. Come on. It's watermelons. Come on. Give me a tad. Actually, yeah. Wait. Just in case. I'll take a screenshot with the coordinates just in case. For some reason. But we're just going to go a little bit further this way. And try and find... Rabbity, hello! We're in my first Minecraft world, and I've just found my first librarian ever. Because I've had the shittest luck you could ever... Oh my god, there's fucking... Yeah, sugarcane! Because we found the first librarian boy, and I'm so hyped. One moment. Wait, sorry, 1 second. I just need to mute myself for a moment. Sorry, had to. I'm doing well. I just answer some family questions. Because apparently I have to do something in a bit. Steady more. Maybe steal. As much as we can find. We're not going to do that much. Oh shit. This is a bit precarious, I'll be honest. I mean, we do need some sand anyway, so it's chill. Why is there lava right there? I swear to god. So let me have a look so I can see. Okay, there's a little bit over there. I'm just picking up as much as we can find for now. Because we're going to build ourselves a tad of a sugarcane farm. And we're going to have a little bit of a while that we stay in the same location. On the mere basis that I've not had any luck finding villagers anywhere nearer. And in that sense, I'm going to use the opportunity that I have at the moment. To get myself, have you built a horseshoe crab statue yet? I don't know. I have not. Should I? How does that even look? Is it like a crab? Just a normal crab? Either way, where was I? Yes, the painting. Very, very cool. Okay, there's the village that I've briefly am making my home. just because I'm gonna try and use up that villager as best I can. Because I've not a lot of ways to... Alright, yeah, put it in the Discord, please. I've not a lot of... what it's called... I don't have a lot of ways to get that guy back home. So... yeah. I could transport this one villager home with me. Like, home farm we actually. 1 second. Yeah, like 2,000 blocks X and like 4,000 Y. So yeah, that's quite a while. And not all of it is unfortunately doable with a boat. So it would be a massive, massive pain. It's a lot easier, I think, to... Okay, there's the guy. It's a lot easier to simply stay here for a little bit. I mean, there's this wonderful little pond here as well, so we could just add more sand. There you go. I'm just using up all the sand I have. There you go. And then put one in Discord. Okay, Pog. Oh, I have acacia planks. I can actually use... There you go. Still have another acacia plank, so actually... Wait, give me a moment. Actually gotta use up one of these blocks here, because I can use that and then have some more sand. There you go. Okay, I can't even use that one. That sucks. Okay, let's go. There we go. That's... oh my god! That's a bit precarious. I'm just not gonna lie. Okay, that's my little... That's the house with the loads of fucking hay bales in front. I'm living right across, so that's pretty good setup. Let me look at what you put in the Discord real fast. Also, thank you, lady, for joining the Discord. Oh, that. I've not done it. What? Please don't do a capo moment, honestly, because I'm about to end, please. Because I did get a request from my family to do something, and this is like a bigger project that I don't really want to start at the moment. Because I don't have any... Do we have any bone meal? Just do it next stream. Oh shit, you just did it. Crap. Well, now I have to do 10 more minutes. But it's fine. It's chill. I'll just try and find some bones for bone meal. There were some bones somewhere, but I don't remember. The lurkers are much appreciated as well. I love you guys. Even if you don't talk too much in chat, you're very appreciated. You're the backbone of any good community. Try to find... I remember vividly there was some bones somewhere. Come on. Water. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm almost almost out of my drink as well. There we go. I swear I had bones. Like there was some bones in one of the chests. Otherwise we have to wait until it's night and kill skeletons. Which is not my preferred option, I'll be honest. That's a problem. If you don't have like a skeleton farm, you have a lot less freaking bones to use up, unfortunately. Let me check out these houses on the other side. I mean, in the worst case, we could use the fucking composter. Which is a bold choice to make, but one that does exist. It's not the fastest way to get bone meal, but it's a rather safe one. Some leather here. That's useless for me. Anything here? There we do have a composter, which Are we just gonna use up all of our wheat that we just collected? Yeah. Because wheat we could grow after, but these resources are incredibly valuable. Okay, let me attempt this. There you go. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, this guy. Why are you holding an emerald? You. Why are you holding a random emerald? Give me the emerald. Okay, I'm just gonna get some of it. Because you have so much weed. This guy's just holding an emerald. Cool, I guess. I just need a lot more bone meal. Give it to me, I need the bone meal. Get out of my way, bro! Okay, we only have 6, which is not a lot. This is such a tedious process. I'll be honest. But I want to get like 20 maybe so we can get some progress. Oh crap, 1 second. I genuinely forgot that cowboy mode is also requiring me to actually wear the gloves, goddammit. I forgot for a second. Let me just do this, you shit. You little snack. Okay. There you go. Just gonna try and get... Okay, we have 13 for now. We can make progress. This way. There we go. Come on. Can I even bone meal these? I don't know. Don't think you can. That's so annoying. Thought you could. How can you increase? Wait, I'm gonna research this. Ah, that sucks. Is there any way to speed it up? Okay, in Minecraft. Is there any way? Sugarcane. I'm just googling sugarcane. It is indeed an important crafting ingredient, I've realized. Sugarcane. 3. Blah, blah, blah. Trading. Usage. Ah, that sucks. Farming. Directly adjacent of frosted ice. Top of another. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, in Bedrock you can! Bruh! Why? 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 That's so dumb. Fuck you, sugarcane. You little shit. So yes, you can in Bedrock apparently. Which I had in mind. I thought you could bone meal it. But you can't. So that's fun. That's some pog champs. I'm just gonna use it up then. There you go. I'm just gonna get these. That's annoying. That you can't actually do it, but only in Bedrock. Like, why only in Bedrock, though? Like, there's no use. Why not do it for both? That's so annoying. So, yeah, we'll have to camp out here. Oh my god, there's a creeper immediately there. Fucking hell. No, 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 no. Go away. Ah, thank god. I was like, Jesus Christ. Minecraft, you can, but only in Bedrock. Yeah, it's like, for real, why? So annoying. Now we'll have to camp out here for ages, because I looked up how much it grows, and it takes like 18 minutes. I do know who that person is already. I appreciate the information, though. Thank you for the follow, King. We have to wait on frickin' sugarcane growth, which is a pain. fourth streamer to know after like 15 minutes, probably. Oh, fuck, crap. Oh my god. I really should pay more attention where the fuck I'm going. Oh my god. I mean, I guess you should expect to know. That was... Yep, thank Christ I did not die there. That was not the plan. That was not the plan, boys. I just got startled. Yeah, you may take a tad bit of fall damage, you know, just a little bit, you know. Hypothetically, you could take a bit of fall damage. Yeah, but thankfully I didn't die. Kudos to my armor. So, right, we're gonna just try and climb back up again. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't have been the worst since I did set my spawn in the village. That was the entire purpose of me setting the spawn in the village, is literally just so that in the case I end up dying here, I don't have to walk back this entire way. That's the entire goal of it. That's the goal. Oh yeah, I never told you boys, because I read Void, you change your color. Damn. Damn, Void. Different color than usual. That's so weird to me. What have you... Oh, Jesus. That scared me to death. I thought there was gravel for a minute. I was like, oh my god. I really don't want to die here. That, in the Hamilton affair, which I told you boys had interesting quotes in it that were, like, intriguing to me and I wanted to learn more. I'm yellow now. No! I'm being overtaken. Oh no. I'm being impersonated by my own chatters. The disrespect. Okay. This is very, very much not okay. So we're gonna, like, haha, you saw nothing. There you go. It's gonna take forever. Bruh. You avoid again. Ah, that's good. Why am I mentally? Oh yeah, yep. And that was and then I put a bunch of books that I want to read because I found one of the quotes interesting in the book, The Hamilton Affair, because they put like random historical quotes that are roughly relevant to the story or what's going on in the book at the moment. And one of those was a quote by Toussaint. What was his fucking last name? Louverture, maybe? It was a French name. Because, wait, I'll just look it up, chat, because this is what happens if you have terrible memory. You just look up shit every 3 seconds. It happens as it happens. Either way, who did I... Manstead had a good quote, and I was like, I want to read more about you. I added a bunch of other books. Yes, Louverture, I remembered. I'm a genius. I shouldn't doubt myself so much. Toussaint, I don't know, Toussaint, I'm not a French expert. I took a few years of French. Toussaint Louverture, who was the leader of the Haitian Revolution. I don't know if you guys know anything about it, but basically, this revolution happened. It was around the time of the American Revolution, and it resulted... not copying my damn bio. And it resulted in the first independent republic that was... like one of the... in general, one of the first independent ones, but specifically the first black independent republic, which I've heard a lot about, but I don't know too much about the history. And they had a quote of that, of this person who was the leader of that revolution, who was born into slavery but fought for his own freedom, in that book. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I put a few books, specific 2 books about this guy on my to be read list. One is about this guy just in general, and the other one is about sort of the... oh crap, 1 second, need to avoid being murdered. I got distracted, damn. Let me go to bed real fast. There you go. He and like how sort of the people were aware of this happening whilst the American Revolution or Civil War, something was going on. Anyways, hello, Enderman. Should I stab the Ender guy? Wait, let me heal up real fast. Because I don't have that many Ender balls. Okay, well, let's see if we can get him. If we can catch him, we'll get him. There's the guy. Careful. Come on. Where did he teleport to? Come on. Ender boy, where the fuck you at? Sheep. Ah, there. To the village. It's like, damn, this music's so tense for this hunting sequence. There he is. Okay, let me rush. Okay, teleported again. No, didn't teleport yet. Hehehe. Careful. Don't necessarily want to get murdered. Come on. Where did you go, you little shit? Come on. I'm catching you. Come on. I'm just crouching under here to get less. Gotta be careful. Guy fled. I wasn't aggressive enough, sadness. But I didn't also want to get stabbed. That would have been embarrassing. Not spotting him. That's sad. So I don't really want any rotten flesh. Fuck you, rotten flesh. Get eaten. There you go. Let me have a look. Gravity is void now. Oh my gosh. The identities. The struggles. Okay, yeah, no, nothing has grown yet. It's gonna take ages. Ugh. Just don't have any other paper, you know, that I could trade. Man's is literally only asking for paper, and I don't have any. The size. Okay, chat. Say up. Oh my god, you've done the color changings. I don't know how to impersonate Void. Okay, chat. Let's get the Catboy moment done. We've done it. And we'll continue like our quest to get enough paper to actually make use of that librarian over there in a future stream. Because I've quite enjoyed actually playing Minecraft like single player again in general, but specifically in that world. Had a very pog time. We are gonna raid the one person. Is everyone else though? You're gonna raid Dino Tries, who's a cool artist type streamer. Very nice. See you boys tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do. We might do Professor B. We might do more like single player world and stuff. I really, really appreciate everyone being here. This was like a really nice blast from the past. Alright, get ready to raid, chatters. Dino's pretty cool, does cool like art and stuff, is also a PNG tuber, so that's very pog. And say hi to them, you don't need to stick around, but it's nice to share the love, and very pog. Thank you to Sam as well for raiding again, really appreciate it, means a lot. And